So today I'm doing part 2 on the Book of Joy, a book that I absolutely love, and occasionally I'm going to do a video, not every week, but occasionally I'm going to do a video highlighting some of the important points. So, what is the purpose of your life? Have you been thinking about your purpose? I hope this book and this series will help with that. This is a book, as I said in the introduction video, of the Dalai Lama and Bishop Tutu talking together and being interviewed, and the author wrote the book as a compilation of those discussions. So the Dalai Lama introduced Archbishop Tutu to his meditation practice, and the Archbishop gave the Dalai Lama communion. And these were really sweet moments in the book, because from the Christian tradition, communion is often reserved, and I think unfortunately so, to people within the Christian faith. And for Tutu to offer communion to the Dalai Lama, for him to receive it, was a wonderful moment. Both the Dalai Lama and the Archbishop believe that joy is in fact our birthright. It's why we're here. It's what we're given at birth, even more fundamental than happiness. Archbishop Tutu says that discovering more joy does not save us from hardship and heartbreak. And in part, I quote this: "As we discover more joy, we can face suffering in a way that ennobles us rather than embitters us." Continuing the quote, "We have hardship without becoming hard. We have heartbreak without becoming broken." You know, from my observation, there are many people who are able to cope with difficult situations in life much better than others. And depending on their choices, depending on their attitudes, some people are able to cope better and to heal quicker. So our choices and our attitudes. Continuing with the book, the Dalai Lama said that the main things that undermine our joy and happiness, we create those things ourselves. And this comes from our negative tendencies, our inability to appreciate, and, quote, "As we create most of our suffering, we also have the ability to create more joy." Archbishop Tutu said that he would refuse to go to homophobic heaven. He was talking about the many areas of the Christian church that say that homosexuality is a sin and that gay people can't go to heaven. And he said if that's the view of heaven, he doesn't want to go there. Now, indeed, his daughter was stripped of her ministry because she married a woman. Both men said that friendship and relationships are central to our experience of joy. And they both believe that joy is a way of being, not just a state. It was interesting. The Institute of Neuroscience and Psychology at the University of Glasgow says that there are 4 fundamental emotions, 3 of which are so-called negative emotions: fear, anger, and sadness. The only positive one is joy or happiness. We are wired towards the negative, and that's understandable because in the early evolution of human beings, we had to be aware of negative circumstances that might threaten our survival, our source of food, etc. So how do we cultivate a sense of joy as a way of being, not just a temporary feeling? Well, they say that a compassionate concern for others' well-being is the source of happiness. By shifting our focus to another person, our own path becomes less intense. According to the Dalai Lama, all teachings point to lessening one's self-absorption. In 1978, a group of psychologists published a landmark study that found that lottery winners were not significantly happier than those who had been paralyzed in an accident. Psychologist Sonia Lyubomirsky says that the 3 factors that seem to have the greatest influence on increasing our happiness are our ability to reframe the situation more positively, to see the positive in difficult situations. 2, our ability to express and experience gratitude, to be focused on what you're thankful for. And 3, our choice to be kind and generous to others. Occasionally I have more videos regarding this book. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like or subscribe buttons and share with your friends. It's free and you can cancel anytime. Thank you.